Good morning. It is Friday, which is my favorite. It's 5:35, just getting ready to leave for work. Today we're pouring a driveway and a city approach. It's a beautiful fall morning. It's cool, it's crisp, the sun's gonna be out. It's not that much concrete. It should be very easy. So I have a few shout outs this morning. The first one goes out to Bernie out in California. He owns Icy Hot Air Conditioning and Heating. There you can see. And it looks like he also has a YouTube channel, HVACR channel. So go check that out. And thank you very much for the shirts. I really appreciate that. The second one goes out to Kendall and Cody. They're out in the Seattle area. So they watch the channel together. And Cody is a plumber, but Kendall is a baker. And there it is right there. Kendall Jean Bakes. You can check that out if you want. But she sent me an entire box of cake pops that are personalized like that. There's one for Eric, and she spent a lot of time putting this box together. And I can tell you that I did try one last night, and it was fantastic. So thank you very, very much. Nothing but success for your business in the future. And then the last one out to Kevin. Kevin sent some cat toys for Annie right here. So I appreciate that. She was playing with, I think, this one last night. But thank you all so much. I got to take this trash out. I will see you guys at the coffee shop. How much garbage do we make? Good work. Morning, Jewel. Good. Looks like you're busy this morning.
Ryan.
You got 5 people working the registers, Dwayne.
I got visiting assistants at my new assistant down there.
All right, I'm just checking that you're not overstaffing and blowing the budget, all right?
No.
Can you imagine if I've been using a card for all these years?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you'd have worn it out
I probably get like 5 gallons of gas free.
Oh, yeah. That'd be good, man. You have a good one.
Have a great weekend, Mizzy. Okay, I'm pulling into the yard. It is 6:15, and it looks like nobody's here. Bugs is probably right behind me somewhere. He's usually here early. Bugs is here. He did bring me El Camino. Jade's here. Hi, Jade. Hi, Jade. Oh, no. Down. You can't be jumping like that. You gotta learn. You're not as small as you used to be, you know. Morning. Risky driving that thing already.
That thing drives nice.
Yeah?
That drives 70, no problem. Hit the brakes, doesn't pull, no shimmy.
Nice. It's a cake pop with your name on it.
Right on. Cool. Thanks.
Yep. There's none for Jade. Sorry, Jade. Nope. None for you. It's the perfect morning. There's no wind. It's chilly, but not cold. Crisp. You can see your breath, but that's all right with me. 6:27, no Francisco or Eric yet. Francisco's here. He made it on time. 6:29. Morning. What's all this, Francisco? Concrete?
That's Eric, man.
That's a lot of concrete back here, man. And it's all formed around your fender now? That might be hard to get out, man. And where's Eric? Did he call you this morning?
No.
6:30. I bet you can feel it too.
My truck's like this. Yeah, I'll feel it. Just call him. Make sure he's not sleeping.
That shouldn't really be necessary, don't you think?
Yeah, right?
If he says I was too tired because I was working on my side job, I'm not gonna be happy. Did it go good?
Yeah. We got done at, we got like 6:30. 7? Not like 6:30. Concrete was late, a little bit late.
Was it?
Please leave your message.
Straight to voicemail. Well, we can't wait around, so I'm gonna take the white truck, take the form truck. Unless he gets here in the next 2 minutes, we gotta go.
Looks matching with his car.
I know. So Eric's phone is off. That usually means he's asleep, which is not good. The good thing is I know this truck will start. Every time. All right, I'm gonna go get my camera stuff, put it in this truck, and then we gotta go. All right, Eric just texted me. I'm almost to the job at 6:39. I'm gonna be 10 minutes late. Clearly he will be at least 10 minutes late. At least he's awake and on his way. All right, we are pulling up on the job and Tino's here. So everybody is showing up. We still have 6 or 7 pieces of the 6-gauge wire mesh. So this customer's gonna get the big heavy mesh. I could have took it back, returned it, but it's not worth it. It's not even worth the time. So this is a job we're pouring today. Driveway, little piece of sidewalk there, a little piece of sidewalk there. This is a city approach. So this is called a futuristic walk. It's a 5-foot walk section. On the top of the walk, there'll be a piece of felt. So we're gonna pour this top section up to the felt this morning, and then we'll pour the approach after that. All right, Jade, you ready? Inspector Jade.
Morning.
Morning.
So it's one season of don't put any kind of ice.
Yeah, if you can help it, don't put salt on it. I mean, if you have freezing rain and you're about to die on the driveway, I mean, go ahead and use a little bit as needed, but you really don't want to go overboard.
Right.
A lot of people think they need to keep it, you know, crystal clear all the time, so they're pounding it with salt, and that's the worst thing you can do. You know, if you just let snow accumulate like on your concrete, that's like an insulation blanket. It never gets hurt. But people have the opposite impression, like it needs to be clear, we need salt all the time.
Well, I got south facing, so with
That's
the black,
nice.
it used to stay
Yeah.
pretty nice.
Yeah.
Well, all right, thank you very much.
Yep, you leaving for work?
Yeah.
All right, have a good day. Eric, yeah, he texted me at 6:39, so 9 minutes late, and he said, I'm gonna be 10 minutes late. I was like, clearly you're gonna be at least 10 minutes late. It's already 6:39.
How can I help?
Hey, it's Ryan from Victory.
Hey, Ryan. Morning.
Hi, I have an 8 o'clock order.
Almost in half on what we can get now, so.
So you're only getting half of the cement that you were able to get before?
From Lafarge, yes.
Ay. All right, well,
Exactly.
I guess if I don't hear from them, I'll call them because I need to know.
Yeah, I would. We're hoping that they make a lot of calls today, but I'm gonna get everything in here that you just told me for next week, and then they'll let us know what's happening.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Yeah,
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
All right, I didn't get that whole conversation, but that is more bad news on the cement issue. He just informed me that they're only getting half, starting now, they're only getting half of what they were getting allotted to them. So he said expect a call later today with bad news for next week. So that just turned a really good day, and I was in a really good mood, and now I have that anxiety. I got a full schedule next week. I got a big driveway at the end of the week, and then I have a pretty good sized patio in the beginning of the week. Oh, this is frustrating. Oh, we'll see what happens. I'm not gonna worry about it right this second. I just can't let it get to me. It is what it is. Eric's here, and Eric had our drill too.
Yeah. I left my key.
What happened, Eric?
I left the lights on.
What's your excuse? What's your excuse? What's your excuse?
I left the lights on from the truck, so I couldn't get it turned on, and I texted. What is it? The lights.
He left the. Hey. He's taking right out of Daryl's playbook.
I was wondering.
He is. And he had our hammer drill.
Wasn't that twice this week?
Good morning, boss. I'm gonna say hi.
Morning, Tino. Yeah.
You should really give it to him.
Oh, I am. No, I am. Eric, I got one more question. Don't even start drilling. Did you bring me Diet Dr. Pepper?
Yes, I did.
You're lucky.
Liar. Yeah, I did. I want to go get him, Mark.
He knows better.
It's unbelievable. Eric, why is there a yard of concrete in the back of Francisco's truck?
Oh, I have a yard too.
No way.
Dude, that driver.
Dude was terrible,
Tell him.
man.
Tell him what happened. I told him, dude, not even half.
I tell him a
was
half
like
of a half. I just want a little bit. Let me. Oh, well, you know what? Let me just grab your shoes. And he just starts going again. I'm like, dude, I told you, I don't want no more concrete.
Wow.
And he looked at me like this.
I thought you were talking about the.
I'm like,
Which driver was it? His name was Big
He
Boss?
said in the door.
Big Boss?
Yeah.
dude, his shirt
And
was,
he was not.
nasty.
He said he
Was it?
heritage
Shoes were
that truck
nasty,
from
put
the
a
other
concrete.
driver that he had. But I don't complain because we need drivers, right?
Right.
So I told him, I was like, he was new. You could tell he was new.
Then he was
didn't
leaving
do
and the
nothing.
hose was just like dragging in the floor.
Don't
I'm
put
like,
that
hold on,
in
man, where
Rick
you
because he might
going?
get fired.
You know?
But yeah, dude.
Dude, his hose was dragging.
Oh, he was dragging the hose?
Yeah. You could tell he did not care.
He was like this. I was like, dude, yeah, you. And then the thing was like, where are we putting the concrete? Like, I was like, well, let's put it in our trucks. Put the plywood on top.
Wow.
And just put it on your truck. And then I put my own.
You know, I was in the freeway like this.
That was nothing. I
scary,
told
though.
Francisco, that's nothing. I used to put the thing with like
My shot
to
can
the
go
ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I put dirt, then
My
concrete.
shocks
on
gonna
top.
go bad, man. They go bad, you gonna buy me one.
So I just talked to Schmitz and they gave me bad news. I was ordering my concrete for next week with the dispatch. I was like, so Monday I don't need this, and Tuesday I need it, and then Thursday and Friday. He's like, okay. I was like, why are you like, oh, okay, what does that mean? He's like, well, you're gonna have to talk to the big boss, but you know. we'll see.
Really?
Yeah, the end of next week. All right, I'm gonna call the big boss like right away as soon as he gets in, ask him straight up. And if he says it's in doubt, I'm gonna call Rivkri right away. Well, I got an option potentially with Ozinga too, because there's a sales rep there that knows about the channel. He actually emailed my son and said, hey, we'd love to pour with your dad. So I got his contact information. You know, the thing is that down south, I've been hearing from the guys that were struggling all summer that they have cement now. Like the shortage is better down there. So it's better down there and it's way worse up here now.
They switched it.
It did, it switched, it reversed.
All the powder here.
Yeah, they shipped, yeah, right.
All right, yo, we're
They,
in the morning.
they took all our powder down south. Hi. Ooh, stop pandering to the guys. Come on now.
I can put these back in my fridge.
Oh, Diet Dr. Pepper? Never mind. Pander away. Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy crew, happy job.
There we go.
Yep.
Look at that.
Bugs was working on his engine last night.
Car wash? Yep. I went to the car wash, I soaked it down, then I just hit it with the wand. You gotta watch you don't get it, you know, too soaked. But
Yeah.
I usually take the spark plugs out and then I blast right in there.
right, and then a little on the
Yeah.
carburetor just to make sure it fire out.
Wait till the internet hears that. When the internet hears Eric call this the timing
Yeah,
belt.
the timing belt.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Eric's like, man, this is a sweet turbo. Tomorrow morning, which is a Saturday, I'm gonna have Francisco go power wash that entire parking lot because all the dust and everything was on there from saw cutting the joints, and then I'm gonna seal it later in the evening once it's dry. That'll be a lot of sealer over there, and then I'm gonna seal this driveway tomorrow too. I want to let it cure a little bit overnight. It's so cold out, and then I'll put some sealer on it tomorrow. I'll give it one day to breathe first. All right, concrete should be here any minute. So we poured that driveway there last year, and if you guys remember, that was a good video. Junior was sleeping on the porch right there, and that's when Autumn came up and said, I don't know what she said, Junior, are you busy, are you sleeping? And he was like, no. And he was sound asleep. Actually, I'll put a link in the description to that video. That's a good video. I think it was funny.
Way before we even met each other. I think you were just making your first video on YouTube.
Here's something.
Concrete here.
Concrete's here. All right. It is right. It's actually 5 minutes early. That's pretty nice. You again?
Good morning, man. You
Man,
want to see me?
they always send me the best.
All right.
Always.
Got you.
If you want to pull up back in that way, you can come straight up. We'll need all your chutes though. Man, look at the dogs digging deep. Look at that. The dog's digging deep.
Where are you trying to go?
Oh, she buried the bone.
I know.
She buried the bone.
I
Did you
saw
see
it?
it?
Yes.
Look at She's filling it back in.
Dude, that's crazy. I thought it was just...
Hey, she dug a hole, she put her bone in there, and then she took her nose and covered it all back up. Look at, she did this all by herself. Look, Bugs. She did that all by herself.
I haven't seen that.
I've never seen that actually. I mean, I know they did that, but
Cool.
that is cool. I'm gonna invent a come along where you never get tired.
Hey, you're gonna put
Wheels.
you're gonna put in the description. You will never get tired. I promise you.
It's out there.
Just put it right next to the El Camino, right behind it.
Right next to it.
Yeah. Eric, for the rest of the job, try to strike it off so where I don't have to strike it off again. Thank you. You gotta nail the ends first. When we pour this, we're gonna have to make sure we get concrete under that lip.
Right, so otherwise
So it
you
doesn't
drive
press
on it, it won't
down, yeah.
settle. I got you.
It's still high. Give me that hammer. It's still high right here. Yes. All right, concrete's all down. That went pretty good. There was a little bit of a hump right over there, so I had to go back in there and take it out, but it really wasn't that big of a deal. That's one thing about pouring in the fall and the spring when it's nice and cool. You're not really under that stress and pressure like when it's hot, and then you already know the concrete's gonna blow up and you're on a time clock. It's a lot more relaxing when you know you have plenty of time. All right, so this is both loaded both directions. Guys are edging it. It's gonna be a little while. It's setting up pretty slow. I put that 3/4% NCA. They're gonna stand there and look at it until I phase it. I know that. There you go. Tino knows what he's doing. And you? Just stand there and stare at it till it's hard.
Really?
Hi, this is Autumn.
Autumn, how come you're answering Mom's phone? I need somebody to pick up the payroll checks today and drop them off at the yard. I would say by 1:30.
Okay.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Autumn has been picking up the payroll checks from the accountant from me, which has been nice. I don't have to run around in the middle of the morning to do that on Fridays. All right, I'm putting the joints in, setting up slow. You didn't see the thumbnail for today?
No.
You should look at it. You seen it?
I did see it. Is it me?
It's possible.
I haven't seen that, man. Oh, late again. Come on. Hey, gotta make the show interesting.
Oh, so that's what you're doing.
Yeah,
Hey, he said he's late all the time because he's trying to make the show interesting. That's a good one, Eric.
Just picking up where Daryl left off.
Yeah, good one, Eric.
but this is a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah.
Like, come on, Eric, you gotta be.
One guy said I was being too hard on you. Like, what am I supposed to do? Not say anything? Too hard on you. I'm not supposed to say anything when you're late. That's ridiculous. Honestly, our culture is so soft. Bunch of sissies. You can't, the boss can't tell you nothing just because you're late. What? What kind of world we live in?
Sad but true.
It is.
Gotta tell him you gotta be a little faster. Right?
You guys fighting?
Oh, that's the guy that was
On a Friday?
He's like, I got this. I'm already here.
Show up, man.
He said you're too slow, Eric. Yeah. That's because he didn't finish his monster yet.
I'm telling you, I didn't.
I know.
Because if not, I'm gonna do a crack.
He didn't even take
You
his...
should hook up an IV unit so it automatically starts tripping about 4:30.
Every 5 minutes.
Yeah, you'll
Every
wake
5
up.
minutes.
Yeah.
No.
He'll be wide awake like.
I wake up every morning at the same time with no alarm.
I usually do. I wake up and the alarm goes off.
Yeah, that's what I do. I usually turn it off
I love sleeping.
and then I get up.
You two all do that, Ryan. It has to be like.
Hey, it's because I brought a new mattress and then they just hugs you.
Oh, none of that matters to me. Come on, Eric.
And a blanket and so warm.
I want to relax.
Sorry, Beth, this is Andrew.
Hey, it's Ryan from Victory.
Hi.
I have that noon.
I'm just saying, why hire somebody?
Yeah, exactly. I'm not hiring anybody else. Not this year. Not with the current situation. We already got Tito, and he's pretty much the GOAT.
Who's Tino?
The GOAT. Your birthday's on Monday?
Yeah. The first. Let's go.
You have to look in the calendar to figure out if it's your birthday, Eric? I've never seen that.
I used to care about my birthdays back then. I don't care anymore. I don't worry about my kids. Now I worry about my kids' birthday.
Yeah, exactly.
The other way now.
Oh, man, look. Garbage man!
Man, they got the easy job. They do that.
Man.
I saw something more.
No, that was a fly, man. I thought it was a fly, man.
You gotta go a little slower here.
No,
See how bumpy that is? There you go. Hey, Eric.
I just did that for you to say something, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, just trying to make it interesting. I forgot. I forgot. Easy money.
Right, when I was finishing, I had my soda here.
Oh, yeah. There you go. That's nice.
Like it's supposed to be.
Yep.
It's good.
Of course it looks good. Of course, Eric.
Oh, this little pile of dirt. That's the thing he's talking about.
Oh, your customer's not happy with that?
Because he wants me to just put dirt on around the... I'm like, okay, well, I'll try my best, but it's not like I don't have to do it. It's not in the bit, dude.
You got to make it clear before you start the job that you're not going to fill in the edges.
Okay.
You got to write it in the contract.
Okay.
I write it in every contract. If we're not putting dirt on the edges, I'll put right in there, I'll put an asterisk and I'll say the customer or the homeowner is responsible for filling in the edges around the new concrete with topsoil.
I didn't do that. So.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that.
He got me there.
Yep. Live and learn.
Yep. Nah, that's
One job at a time. I'm gonna get something to eat up the street. You coming?
Let's go.
You coming? You need anything, Bugs? We're gonna go get something to eat.
Can we borrow the Camino?
Hey, can we borrow your car? He said, nope. Oh, it is super busy. Yeah, this is busy, man. I don't think we're gonna be able to eat here. Let's go. Hold that, hold that. Let's go, man. It's gonna take a half an hour to get out of here. See, I told you Carl's is famous, man. You can't even get lunch.
Oh, did you hear that they're gonna start making adults Happy Meals?
That's
McDonald's?
They're gonna make adult Happy Meals?
That's stupid.
I swear, I saw that in the news.
Huh.
McDonald's, if you listen to this, you're retarded.
Like adult coloring books.
Like, who the
We got
hell?
those too. All right, we're back from lunch. And concrete is right behind us. Concrete's here. We should just drive around and let Bugs do it. And not answer the phone and stuff. You'd be so mad.
I'd be so mad, right?
And then when he sees a video, we were just messing around. What? Carl's had a line. We would have never got anything. I see you got a lot of stuff up there. Chicken biscuits, book, wipes, paper towels. He's got everything up there. Thermos. You're so tricky, Eric. You're like a ninja. Hey, Eric, if this gets away from us, we're done. Have to change our name to Defeat. Defeat Concrete. Defeat Crete. All right, let's get that felt in here. Francisco, grab that felt, bring it over. Oh, hold the felt, hold the felt. Eric, you're just standing there, bro, with the wire hook. Hold up, hold up. Eric was asleep at the switch. Eric thinks he's gonna be famous. And look at him. Like he would be famous, look at him. Concrete's down. That was obviously very easy. Concrete set up real nice and quick. It's warmed up nicely outside. The sun's on it now, so that's a good thing. I have the same chloride as this morning. I put 3/4 in this as well. You're so fast, Eric. It's because of that's because of your My Little Pony belt. Makes you fast.
It doesn't look like a pony, guy.
It's a pony.
It's a pony, I know.
Yeah, it's a pony. And look at him with the tape. Like tape is free.
We'll take.
Why is it taped?
I had a big hole down there. Got stuck in no pin.
You got a hole in those?
Yeah, man.
You just bought them 2 weeks ago.
I know. Got stuck in no pin, man.
Oh, that's a bummer.
I know.
We need these. We don't need that.
Oh, thanks for letting me know, Eric. It's really only like my second job. Appreciate that.
Two hours later.
You know what? Let's just stop. So, okay, I'm gonna show you. Come over here. I'm gonna show you something. Somebody, you hold this here. See, here's the problem. When you have it like this, and then you go like this, look at the line where the sidewalk is. This is not changing this now. See that? Yeah. So if you just go like this now, you got it like this. You got to bring it all the way up so it's not touching. Put yours down, and then go straight down so it's straight all the way. That's the problem. What you were doing, you were like this, and then you were looking at your line going like this. And now look at what's actually happening. You're just making this end crooked to that. You got to have it all the way up and then bring it all the way down.
Stay home Monday, work in the garden.
Yeah, right.
Subscribe to Ryan's Techniques.
Exactly. All right, just getting cleaned up. I'm gonna cut the joints in a second here. This all needs to be raked really good with a rake. It's pretty messy. We're also gonna need 2 wood stakes instead of these pins. A lot of concrete? Okay. Maybe 2 shovels.
We're gonna get those. We're gonna make the pointy.
Wooden stakes there, not pointy sticks. It is an absolutely gorgeous day today. Weather doesn't get any better than this. Man, Tino talks too much. Tino, why do you talk so much?
Because Eric told me to.
Yeah, right. Hey, the neighbor said that the driveway 2 doors down, Bugs, they were there for 2 weeks. That driveway right there, 2 doors down.
2 weeks?
Yeah, they like set it up and then it sat for 2 weeks before they poured it. Can you imagine that?
Got a garage right. That's ridiculous.
It sure is.
Somebody wants a lot of work to make these things.
Oh yeah, she made like probably 12 of them too. All those letters are put on by hand.
Right, I've seen that.
It's a cake pop with her name on it. She has a bakery. I think her name was Kendall. I hope I'm right about that. I forget people's names relatively easily. I noticed you've been talking a lot. Can you go wash this? Thank you.
Right, what do you mean talking? Barely talk.
I got a sign for Daryl when he comes back.
You got a sign for him?
Yeah, it's about 12 by 12 and it says hardly working.
Jade, take it easy. Imagine if she was big doing this. I'll be done. Why are you acting like that? Ugh, she got me.
Get over here. What are you doing beating up the lawn?
All right, so I still didn't get to talk to the top guy, but they said they're gonna allot me some concrete, but he doesn't know how much right now. Till I talk to the big boss man, I won't know. They said they're gonna get me some concrete next week, but they can't tell me how much.
2 yards.
Yeah, right. We got you for 1 yard a day.
Okay.
Like, oh, thank you. I gotta save up for 2 weeks just to pour like a patio.
Barely a square. Okay, guys, we're done.
Yeah, right. Takes 40 days to get your 40 hours in. I'm still waiting to hear from the boss. Hey, I'm gonna bring him, man, Monday I'm gonna bring him donuts. I'm gonna make some eggs, sausages, some fresh coffee.
Christmas?
Yeah.
Is yours.
The batch plant guy, I'll bring him like a custom breakfast. Sodas, lunches, steaks. I'm out there grilling. I will, Eric. I'll do whatever I have to. I'll be like, hey, you want me to fuel up that truck? I'm fueling up the trucks.
They're like, look at this guy. We're getting all the concrete in.
Eric, these ain't that exciting for us to watch, man. We lived it.
I know.
You know? You just want to see how I edited it, though. Or I made me look bad.
No.
We're pretty much just chilling because we are 100% cleaned up and everything's stripped and it's done. Got 4 boards and about 12 pins to take out as soon as we finish the concrete, and that's it.
Yo no fui. Se metió una caseta.
Victory, this is Ryan. All right, gonna talk to the big guy here. I'm not gonna put him on speaker, but I think you'll get the idea. Hey, it's Ryan. I guess I just missed your call. Yeah, so I heard some stuff about next week's not looking good. I just wanted to see what's going on from you so I can make some plans. And I'll just keep communicating and letting you know when I got bigger jobs coming up, and then we'll just have to take it from there. So I don't have a real big week next week. It's just the one bigger driveway and then a regular patio. All right, well, we'll just keep talking, I guess. All right, thank you. Yep, thanks, bye. All right, so that wasn't horrible news. Basically, he said we can get 2 trucks a day.
Okay. What?
Yeah, which is better than no trucks. So I told him, I said, well, next Friday I need a lot more than 2 trucks because we got a pretty big driveway to pour. Yeah, right now they're saying they're gonna, you know, try to get it in. Good. So I think we're okay for next week. All of it?
Here?
Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Huh? Yeah.
I brought him cartons this morning.
Yeah? Tito, your eggs are
Yeah.
in the car.
Okay, cool.
He said if you don't bring the carton back, he's cutting you off just like cement. So I gotta broom those first 3 squares up there this way because that's called a futuristic walk. If the city were ever to come through with city sidewalks, they would all be broomed in this direction. So if you're wondering why I'm doing that, it's actually the proper way to do it. Not like the city's ever gonna come through here with city walks, but they still make you do it. Easy money.
Very easy.
Very, very easy. Right, Tino?
See.
It looks nice. It looks really nice. She got a really nice job. Hi.
Hi.
You got my money?
I'll get your money. Give me the tour.
Yeah, so we're all done. So don't walk on it for 24 hours from now.
Yeah.
Drive on it next week Friday, so 7 full days. So water things in.
Okay.
That worked out perfect there. Yep, so it should work out real nice for you. You don't have to drive over that giant bump anymore at the end. That'll be really nice. And you can get a car. It looks like you got plenty of room to get a car out of the way now. I don't really think you're gonna have an issue with that. So tomorrow I'm gonna swing over and seal it in the morning. You really won't even know I'm here.
Come with me and I'll get you your check.
Oh, look at that picture right there. Yep, see
I
ya.
want to get something to drink.
Thank you. Well, thank you very much.
Sure. Thanks
Appreciate
so
it.
much. Yes.
So enjoy.
Yeah, I will. Oh,
Should last a good 2-3 years.
yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
We're hoping.
Yeah, right.
Call us again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, exactly.
We'll put a new one in a few years.
Adios.
Adios. Adios. It's one thing I always love to do is at the end of the day drive by the job that we just did and just look at it. I don't know why I love concrete so much, but I do.